The Pokemon League, the pinnacle of trainerdom, the climax of a trainer's journey through the world of Pokemon, a test of one's skills and bonds with their team. But what if I don't want to test my skill? What if instead I decided to test my luck? I want to beat the Pokemon League using only OHKO moves. For those who don't know, OHKO stands for One Hit Knockout, a move that, if it hits, will deal damage equal to the target's health, instantly fainting it. In Pokemon, there exist four such moves: Horn Drill, Guillotine, Fissure, and Sheer Cold, all sporting a very concerning 30% accuracy and power points of only 5, which means we can only reliably believe we'll hit one time per OHKO known in a battle, if you want to go by the numbers. Anyone who has actually played Pokemon knows that's just wishful thinking. This is going to be quite the feat. To keep things fair, I've established some rules for this challenge. Items are not permitted in battle, both as holds or from the bag. Healing of both HP and PP will occur after each trainer in tournament style. Since this is a test of luck, I decided that the league must be defeated in one continuous run, meaning no saving in between. If I lose, it's back to Aaron for another go around. The team used will be caught in the wilds of Sinnoh, so natures and IVs will be random. But I am allowing EV training solely because the Pokemon League in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are made up of competitive level Pokemon, with perfect IVs and EV training of their own. Finally, I am banning Affection. Introduced in Generation 6, Affection is a stat that, when high enough, can cause the Pokemon to evade moves, shake off statuses, endure hits, or even get crits. While these effects occurring are also a luck element, it's not the point of this challenge, so we're not allowing it. These are the finalized rules. Now to assemble our team of one-hit Pokemon. There are a few options for each of the four moves. Horn Drill is available on the Rhyhorn and Goldeen lines, Guillotine on the Crustaceans, Gligar, and Pinsir. Fissure can be learned by Camerupt, Sandy Wormadam, and Groudon, as well as the Diglett, Trapinch, Barboach, and Hippopotas lines. Meanwhile, Sheer Cold is available on Dugong, Lapras, Glalie, Articuno, Suicune, Kyogre, and the Spheal and Snover lines. That's a lot of Pokemon, but we can narrow it down very quickly. We are fighting the Elite Four before National Dex, so say goodbye to most of our options. That leaves only 5 fully evolved Mons. Luckily, the Grand Underground allows us to find a few non-Synodex Pokemon early, so we can round out our team. Rhyhorn, Gligar, Pinsir, and Glalie exist as rare spawns. Note, Gligar and Pinsir are version exclusive, which is why we are playing this challenge in Shining Pearl and not Brilliant Diamond. I'll explain more about that later. This leaves us with these 9 Pokemon, and while initial reactions would say to remove the Abomasnow or Hippowdon for their abilities, I'm actually going to take out Rhydon, due to its typing giving the Elite Four 30 super effective moves against it. Gligar for exclusivity, and Seeking, as Wishcash just does its job better, and we need to hit Spiritomb, which Horndrill cannot do, leaving us with these 6. Let's go catch our team. With our 6 members acquired, it's time to get some EV training. Taking out Pelipper for defense and Tentacruel for special defense at the lower Pokemon League, and Shellos and Gastrodon beside Sunnyshore for hit points. After a few hours of grinding, our team is now level 66 and completely EV trained. I didn't mention before, but being level 66 is very important. For an OHKO move will always fail to land if the Pokemon you are fighting is above your level. Cynthia's Garchomp is level 66, so that's our team's level going into this. Let's purchase 24 full restores and 20 revives for HP recovery between fights. I also have every Leppa Berry, Ether, and Elixir available, which totals to 21 PP recovery items before post game. With all the prep work out of the way, it's time to begin our Elite Four journey. What? Oh god, I forgot about the rival fight. Let's just skip this. Okay, now we can begin. Aaron begins the match with his Dustox, who opts to Toxic Wormadam. We missed the first fissure, allowing him to use a decently strong Bug Buzz before the second fissure takes him out. Aaron will now switch to Vespiquen, as it is immune to our ground move and super effective with its flying moves. We swap Mons to Glalie, getting the quick KO here. This is really good as we only have 3 Pokemon who can actually hit a flying type, the other 2 of which are also weak to flying. Heracross joins the fray, so we make a switch to Hippowdon, who can take its Brick Break and also lands its OHKO first try. Beautifly appears next, making us swap back to Glalie. He decides to use Bug Buzz, getting a critical hit while we miss our move. Usually, Beautifly will set up Quiver Dance, and after 2, it can sweep this entire team with Bug Buzz. Him opting to attack us is what you want to see, as it gives an extra turn to attempt an OHKO. Sheer Cold lands second try, bringing us to his ace, Drapion, who is an extremely fast critical hit machine. Luckily, even a crit won't immediately faint any of our Pokemon. I swap to an already damaged Hippowdon, who tanks the Night Slash and lands his first fissure, ending Battle 1. Onwards to Bertha. She leads Quagsire, to which we respond with Whiscash, a Water Ground v Water Ground duel. We outspeed, but miss, allowing an Earthquake to rock our Whiscash. Our second Fissure also misses, and Bertha goes for the Toxic, which is not ideal, but at least Fissure 3 lands, so that's good, I guess. She sends out Sudowoodo next, and we swap to Hippowdon, which gets another turn 1 fissure. Nice. Her Whiscash is next, to which we respond with ours, as it's already damaged. We land fissure on first try against Whiscash as well. Now the Run Ender appears. Golem. Golem has the ability Sturdy, making it immune to OHKO moves. It also has 45 attacking power points in this particular fight, so stalling it won't work. This is where Pinsir is key. Its ability Mold Breaker will ignore the Sturdy, allowing it to feint the Golem with Guillotine, despite its ability. Most attempts up to this point end on Bertha, as Pinsir gets 2 hit KO'd by Golem. This round, we get him out first try. Our Whiscash had 1 PP of Fissure remaining, so I decided to test it against the Hippowdon. It didn't work, and Toxic takes us out. Pinsir cleans up next turn for a fairly good attempt at Bertha. Only 1 feint, and I let it happen. Forward to Flint. He leads out Rapidash, and we lead Pinsir, which seems strange, I know, but hear me out. This is attempt 32 of this challenge, so I know that Pinsir here only gets 1 to 2 tries at Flint's ace, whereas my other Mons can get up to 4 if at full health when they face him. Guillotine also cannot hit Drifblim, and Steelix is not a good matchup for our boy, leaving Rapidash and Lopunny as really the only Pokemon Pinsir can help with, and both of them outspeed every Mon I have, so they will do damage no matter what. If Pinsir can be the one to take that early damage, it'll be better for the others. Unfortunately, Pinsir took a nap, so the plan fell apart a bit. We send in Wishcash, who resists the flaming horse. He dodges an Iron Tail and lands the first fissure. You know what? Fair. He dodged 3. I deserve that. We stay in on Lopunny, so he'll use High Jump Kick, the first of which misses, and we mirror that miss. Fair and balanced. The second attack lands for both of us. We like a good trade. Steelix is next. I keep Wishcash in to avoid damaging our other Mons. He lands a Crunch, which crits, and our last 2 fissures miss their mark. Steelix consumes the fish, putting us in a bit of a predicament. We need the ice types for the flying ghost balloon, and both Hippowdon and Wormadam would be super helpful for Infernape at high health. I go for Wormadam here for reasons that will become clear momentarily. She does get outsped, however, we both miss. The next turn results in another trade, which is pretty good luck. Drifblim comes out, and Abomasnow is our pick for this matchup. This Pokemon has a really bad typing for us, making it immune to Fissure and Guillotine. But it also is just a complete troll of a Pokemon, with Will-O-Wisp, Strength Sap, Minimize, and Baton Pass. Fortunately for us, OHKO moves do not factor in either your accuracy or the opponent's evasiveness when deciding hit chance. So no matter how many minimizes he does, our accuracy will remain constant. We take a completely irrelevant Strength Sap, followed by a Will-O-Wisp. Our second Sheer Cold encases the Drifblim. Infernape is next, who OHKOs Abomasnow 100% of the time. This round, I decided to do a bit of stalling. You see, Abomasnow is useless from this point on. Hippowdon will faint to 3 close combats and a Mach Punch barring any crits. Glalie is OHKO'd by close combat, but could take a hit from Mach Punch or Fire Punch. And Wormadam can take 1, maybe 2 Fire Punches with low rolls. Meaning, right now, I have, at best, 4 chances to hit it with close combat in play. 3 on Hippo and 1 on Wormadam. I could get 1 extra shot on Glalie if I play this smart, which is what I go for. I throw in Glalie, who the Infernape always uses close combat on first, then used Abomasnow as fodder to take the hit. He got a crit too, which didn't matter, but oh my god. The hail breaks Infernape's focus band, which Hippo Sandstorm could also do, so not the biggest deal, but that is a big reason they are both on this team, aside from, lack of options. I send in Hippowdon next, who takes 2 close combats, missing both of its fissures. Unfortunate for sure. I think really hard about what to do here, but eventually realize I still need to burn 2 close combats. If I don't swap, he'll use 1 close combat on Hippowdon, and then the AI will randomly choose between Mach Punch and the final close combat, which I really don't want. I need all 5 gone for Glalie. So I need to swap to Wormadam this turn to use up the 4th PP and make the final one hit Hippowdon if he has to come out again. Wormadam takes the hit, which was another crit. That would have killed Hippowdon, ending this whole scenario right then and there. Fire Punch takes down Wormadam as the crit damage cost her too much health. I send Hippowdon back in to attempt another fissure and take the final close combat. We miss, and Mach Punch knocks us out. It's all on Gleely. Mach Punch puts us just above half health, and Gleely pulls out the sheer cold we put so much effort into getting. They don't make these fights easy, that's for sure. Our new foe approaches, Lucian, the Psychic Elite Four member. We're leading off Wishcash this time as his ace is immune to fissure, so we should use those power points ASAP. The mime gets one totally useless light screen up and is sent to the underworld. It's a range whether Metacham will OHKO Wishcash or not, so I swap to Hippowdon to bait high jump kicks. He doesn't miss, leaving us on 69 hit points before the earth swallows Metacham. Noise. Going into Alakazam, we pull out our strongest special defense Pokemon, Abomasnow. From experience, he'll use 2 Nasty Plots and a Future Sight against this particular Pokemon before pulling out a brutal sweep. We need to stop him. Fast. He did just as I predicted, and Abomasnow freezes his stacked stash off turn 3. There is still a Future Sight in play. Whoever is out this next turn will take it. So I send in our Noise boy to take the Girafarig Psychic and the Future Sight if he happens to live. Which he does. Also taking Girafarig with him as Fissure tears open the ground. And now take the Future Sight. You did great, Hippowdon. That was awesome. We praise our fallen soldier, but the war wages on. Bronzong awaits us. I send in Abomasnow to swap the weather to hail, as our fissure Pokemon will no longer be participating in this fight, for Bronzong is levitating. Our first sheer cold misses, allowing him to set up Trick Room. A Gyro Ball would have been scary, but he went for an Earthquake instead. And our second sheer cold renders him useless. Lucian is defeated. Only Cynthia remains. This is the 7th time I've made it this far. Each of my Pokemon has a very specific target they need to take out, and most of them will only get 2 tries at it, barring crits. Remember, our hit chance is 30%, just below 1 in 3. I will need some really great luck to pull this out. Let's see how everything plays out. Just got up to her twice in a row now. How this goes. Pressure. Alright. Okay. Not the best, but we can work with it. Yeah. Come on, Wishcash, you can do it. You can't do it. Oh no. Ew. Okay. I definitely need this for Rose Raid. Hypothermia is probably the next best. Well, next. Do I need it? I need it for my low deck. Like, for real. So this is Rose Raid in my low deck. Lucario slash Garchomp. Because I have to use this. I don't really have a choice. Ew. This is not great. Which means I am going to take damage because she's slower. That's very not great. I got it twice. Really? Why are you so difficult? Good lord. Oh man. There's still a chance. This could still work out. Only because Gastrodon could get killed without, you know, hitting anybody. That's the only reason this is surviving right now. Because all of these other matchups need to be full health matchups for them to work. Alright, Lukey. Sakaris, let's see, Wishcash or Romadam, and both of them are dead because Spiritomb took longer than he was supposed to. Ooh. Okay, we're plotting. Okay. Awesome job, Pinsir. That was very much needed. Like, seriously. Crazy amount of needed right there. Holy crap. Alright, Gastrodon. Yeah, Gastrodon and Milotic both need to go down to a Balm of Snow, unfortunately. Which is kind of asking a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Especially with only 3 sheer golds. But it can be done. You're looking okay. Oh. Okay. Can you pull out the 3? Can you do it? Maybe. Ooh, Mirror Coat. Yo. I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference because I no longer have any OHKO moves after this turn. Yikes. Okay, what's the play here? I think I just have to, like, kill it. I have to go through the turns for Hypothermia to die. Because it can't switch anyone in. Also because it doesn't change any outcomes. Because she'll never get close enough to fainting. And we're not going to be able to PP stall anything, so This makes no difference other than getting me a clean swap to somebody else. Okay. If I can hit this sheer cold. The hail subsided. Maybe it subsided. She's faster than me. That's interesting. Okay. Well, here we go again. Garchomp. This time, with a full health to Paladon, who should be able to take... She should need 2 Swords Dances to take it out. 2 Swords Dances and a move, or a Swords Dance and 2 moves. So I should get 2 opportunities, assuming nothing ridiculous happens right now. Okay. That's fine. She didn't buff, so this is still fine. It's totally fine. We're alive. Okay. She either buffs or she takes me out this turn. Alright, she took me out. That's fine. I do think she kills me here. Yeah. Okay. But that was another turn of Sandstorm. Swords Dance. Oh my god! Crap skin, that's fine. I'm still alive. Oh no! Pincer's the only one alive! Oh my gosh! Holy crap! I did it! Most powerful of all trainers, our newest champion. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Ooh. Into the room! Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Aww. Time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Permanent record of your achievement. Look at them. Look at all those one-hit wonders. They did so good. That was amazing. I'm so very proud. Yay! Champion! Look at them all. Some big, strong Pokemon and then a little background. But they did it all by themselves. Low accuracy and everything. Mom, do I have a story for you? The end. For now,